Testing, testing. Oh my fucking god, testing. Holy shit. Guys, I cannot stress how agitated I was like half an hour ago. I started getting ready to stream at like 5:50. That gave me an hour and 10 minutes. And when I launched OBS, my computer locked up for an hour. So that means by the time it finally unlocked, I had, if you can correctly do the math, 10 minutes to get everything ready. I thought I was being smart and getting everything ready ahead of time so I wouldn't have any delay issues like I had pretty much all last week. Instead, I had the worst delay issues I've had since I came back to streaming. And it's very stressful. But it's fine now. I'm live. Everything's loaded. And I'm gonna just jump into the game because we're gonna finish Pokemon Red today. Oh, there we go. Okay. Holy crapola, guys. Alright, I'm gonna unpause this. Apparently, unpausing it needs to significantly load. There we go. Oh god. Yes, continue. Thank you. Okay, here we are. We're right outside of Victory Road, baby. So we're gonna jump right in. We need the Cascade Badge. We have the Cascade Badge. We got our team. Punk, Beefcake, Lola, Squidney, Jazz Cabbage, and Dum Da Dum. I'm gonna put Jazz Cabbage in front because they are the highest level. I don't remember if you can get into any encounters here on Victory Road before you get to the mountain area where you have to go through the cave. Thunder Badge. Well, we have it. See, the road goes this way, but the gate is right there. That's weird, isn't it? But hey, look! Another path. So, guess that gate is there just for funsies. The Rainbow Badge. We have it. We also need to surf here, so obviously we wouldn't be able to... Oh, God! Hi, Raven! Wouldn't be able to go through here unless we could had the Rainbow Badge anyway. Dicks! Sorry for the late stream. Half an hour late almost, because my computer locked up like a bastard. Alright, we got that Soul Badge. Now we need the Marsh Badge. So, canonically, you need the Soul Badge before the Marsh Badge, so that means you're supposed to fight Koga before Sabrina here. Why do they even have this little dock if you're not allowed to get off on it? I don't know. The whole construction of that area is weird to me. Grass! Can we actually get encounters in it? Or was it like that water and is completely encounter-free? Hope everyone's been having a good day. My day was going perfectly fine up until about an hour ago when my computer locked up for basically an hour. I didn't play last time you streamed Pokemon. To give you a chance to catch up. I appreciate that. I certainly needed it. Yeah, so we're gonna try and catch Moltres, get to the Elite Four, fight the Elite Four, fight the champion, go to the Cerulean Cave, find Mewtwo, catch Mewtwo. Those are all the things we plan to do today, and we're going to do them all today. I'm streaking here. Oh my god, 30 streaks? You've streaked in my chat 30 times? I should call the cops on you. Thank you for the 30 streak, Raven! The Earth Badge. Hey, guess what? Got it. Victory Road Gate, the Pokemon League. Alright, so is this the cave, or... This is the cave. Why is it a cave inside of a weird building? I don't know. Look, it's Geodude. Level 26. At this point in the game, do you think anybody actually catches anything to legitimately put on their team in Victory Road? Like, you're done with all the gyms. All you've got left is the Elite Four. At what point did they stop and consider if they put something... What the fuck? Okay. If perhaps putting new encounters in this part of the game might be a bad idea. Like, obviously, Geodude's not a new encounter. But, like, there are probably Pokemon that you can only catch here in Victory Road. What the hell is this thing? I don't know. Guess I'll figure out later. I mean, I've gone through this area in Fire Red, so I probably know what that is, but just, like, the low poly version of it is unfamiliar to me. Yes, but we'll get Moltres, who is here in Victory Road. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, Moltres is on one of the Sevi Islands, which is even worse for it, because you don't get it until after you beat the Elite Four. It's Onix! I wish Onix was a better Pokemon, but at least it gets a sweet evolution. Steelix is a fantastic Pokemon. Onix is not that. All it's got going for it is defense. It's got pathetic HP, pathetic attack, pathetic special, everything. Everything is bad. Oh, maybe I need to push this rock over there. Oh my god, the encounters are already coming fast and hard. Just for the record, I don't know how long exactly it's going to take to do all the things that we want to do today. Man, that was unexpected. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know if getting everything done will take less time than a full stream might have, or if it'll take longer. I'm willing to bet on longer, so I'm just going to use one of these super repels here to cut down on the encounters a bit. Alright, Beefcake, show me your strength. Do not leave just because I've walked here. Okay, good. I would have been very upset. And then on Friday, assuming I haven't destroyed my computer, we will be starting the first session of the next game in Project Pokémon, which is the next game in Generation 1, Pokémon Blue, and we'll be picking a Squirtle. Okay. I think that's what I was supposed to do. I didn't see anything change. If I push that up, it's just gonna get stuck, so obviously I don't need to go do that yet. I thought maybe one of those blocks would have cleared up or something, I don't know. Oh no! I wonder if you're good enough for me. I mean, if you got to this point, you must have a pretty good, varied team. Because you can only get here if you beat all the gyms. She's got 2 Pokemon. One of them's a Persian. And a Ninetales. Persian and Ninetales. Fun fact, in Gen 1 games, Dig is 100 base power. Same as Earthquake. Well, that's good to know, because I still haven't fucking picked up Earthquake, I don't think. Okay, yeah, I gotta switch out Jazz Cabbage because Jazz Cabbage, not a good match for a Ninetales. I think I was gonna give Earthquake to Beefcake because I'm pretty sure Punk will naturally learn Earthquake over time. But I don't think I ever found the TM for it. And I don't know where it is. Unless it's here in Victory Road. I lost out. Well, you only brought 2 Pokemon with you. What the fuck were your thought processes? Earthquake was in the Sylph Company on floor 10. Then I fucking missed it. Oh shit, if I push this forward, I can only grab one of those 2 and I have to come back for the other one. Alright, I'll grab this upper one first. TM43! Wonder if it's something I would even want to use. 45... 43. Sky Attack. Dum-de-Dum could learn it. I wonder how strong Sky Attack is. Yeah, if it was on the 10th floor of Silph.Co, I just flat out missed it. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Show me your moves. Cool trainer, male, wants to fight. Because there's nothing more cool than a trainer who whips his Pokemon. I mean, that's what he's got a whip for. How you got a level 42 Ivysaur? How are you here in the fucking Pokemon League pre-area and you got a level 42 Ivysaur? Or Tortle. Maybe they only put this guy here with, like, all the second forms of each starter just so you could have them in your Pokédex to say, like, oh, well, you saw them all even if you didn't pick that particular Pokemon. You can go back and fully explore Silph.Co still. Yeah, but I'll probably wait until I've at least reached the League. That way I can just fly there and then fly back. Okay, he's using Charmeleon, so yeah. I think what I said is correct. Assuming you can still fly to and from the Pokemon League in this one. You could in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but who knows? Who the fuck knows? Ooh, an X attack. Probably won't do you much good. But honestly, anything you'd done would have been a waste of your move. Ooh, Charizard. I'm gonna keep Punk in. Rock Slide. And I missed. Oof, critical hit. Rock Slide, and I missed. And Punk's dead. Well, that sucked a big fat nut. Yeah, those critical hits don't matter if they pass through stats if you don't fucking hit. If it had gotten hit by Rock Slide, that Charizard would be fucking dead. Alright. I'm gonna revive Punk. Probably gonna put away the Super Rod while I'm in here. I don't think there's any water in this dungeon. I'll use that max elixir if Jazz Cabbage starts looking low on moves. Fun fact, there is no flamethrower TM until Gen 3. Really? Well, that is a shame for Charizard. Aw man, do I gotta reuse this shit every floor? I mean, I'm sure Charizard can still learn Flamethrower naturally, but who the fuck knows what level that happens at? And it's really bad for Arcanine and Ninetales, because, I think you don't get Flamethrower on Arcanine unless you keep it as Growlithe for, like, until it's in its 50s. And then if you do, you might miss out on Extreme Speed, which is Quick Attack on steroids, which was Arcanine's, like, signature move. I don't know. Vulpix doesn't learn Flamethrower until level 35. Well, that's not super bad. There's definitely worse. Like I just said, I don't think Growlithe can get it until in the 50s. But that is Vulpix, and you know. Vulpix doesn't have to choose between Flamethrower and Extreme Speed. Like, if you're gonna have an Arcanine, you might as well have access to Extreme Speed. So without a Flamethrower TM, yeah, you're kind of forced to choose between the two moves. Unless you can somehow manage to get them both, but I don't know, I'd have to check the exact learn levels for the moves, because I do want to use a Growlithe eventually. In fact, I was thinking about using one in the Gen 2 games when we get there. Growlithe doesn't learn until level 50, and Extreme Speed isn't a move till Gen 2. Okay, well, I was saying Gen 2. So you don't have to fight for Extreme Speed in Gen 1, but you do in Gen 2. You don't learn Extreme Speed until it's evolved into Arcanine, but I forget at what level, and it might be 50. I don't know how the mechanics work. If in later games, if you could learn something at one phase, at 50, and then evolve, and then you'd be at 50 in your evolve form, you'd immediately have a chance to learn the new move. I don't know if it works that way in Gen 2. Like, if you get to level 50 as a Growlithe to learn Flamethrower, can you still evolve with a stone and at level 50 as Arcanine learn Extreme Speed? I do not know. I don't know if I'd be willing to keep a Growlithe at level 50 to learn Flamethrower. Whoa, what was that? Was that... Oh, there was probably like a block. Oh, look! That's gotta be Moltres. Can I get up there? Nope. If I push that block, it'll get stuck. So... Ah, god damn it. Already no more room for items. I know the move relearner teaching Pro Evo moves isn't until a much later gen. Yeah, that's also definitely true. Oh, okay, this has got to be what this is. Those blocks are blocking that. So that means if I push the other block on that switch, it probably gets rid of those. That's probably what that is. Come on, I'll whip you! If this isn't one of the guys with the whips, I'm gonna be disappointed. Hey, it is! The Tamer wants to fight. And he's got a Persian. Swear to God, if it's another fucking Persian and Ninetales duo, I'm gonna be mad. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, so if I do want to use Growlithe in Gen 2, and I'm not willing to let it get to level 50 to learn Flamethrower, okay, it's a Gold Duck, so still a decent match for my Jazz Cabbage. Oh my god, look at Gold Duck's head! Look at his fucking head! This is the first time I've seen Gold Duck in this. I might have to settle for whatever the next best Fire-type move Growlithe, aka Arcanine, can learn. Which, geez, with how bad moves are in some of the early games, might be like fucking Fire Spin. Hopefully I don't have to pick up any key items to get out of this place. Because my goal here is to just pick up any items I can, because they'll, like, stack with the stuff I can, and then come back for the other stuff potentially later if I need to kill some time. There's probably nothing in this place I need. God, Mr. Mime looks ugly. Ah! Paralyzed you. And the paralysis took effect. So if I'm right, which I'm pretty sure I am, once Growlithe hits level 50, it gets Flamethrower. Then if you evolve it at level 50, it'll learn Extreme Speed. Flamethrower can be taught by a move tutor in Crystal. Okay, that's good information to have. Like I said, I was pretty sure it learns Extreme Speed at, like, level 50. No more room for items, which means it's not a stacking thing. I probably don't need Sky Attack. I don't know if it's stronger or weaker than Fly, but I know it's a 2-turn move like Fly, and since I already have Fly and I need to keep Fly, I don't have any means or need to put another 2-turn attack on my Flyer. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. But if I use the Growlithe in Crystal... Oh, but I gotta remember what version exclusives there are. Okay, this is like the one Pokemon that, like, we benefited from having a fucking fire type on, but it's also 4 times weak to flying. Crystal will be the last one I play. Sky Attack is a 140 base power move in Gen 1. Man, that's pretty damn strong. In theory, the only move I would be able to get rid of for it is Drill Peck. But Drill Peck's also pretty strong. Ah! Bitch. Ah, shit. Woo! And before I took a break, I did have a lot of this stuff already, like, memorized. A Chansey, huh? Let's see. Chanseys drop a lot of experience, so... who do I want to get it? Well, none of them still the lowest. Oh! Down in one go! Yeah, so depending on if Growlithe might potentially be... okay, that's a block. A version exclusive, like if they still have Growlithe and Vulpix as version exclusives in Gen 2 games, which, I mean, very good chance they do. They're almost always version exclusives with each other. Oh, man. I hear my computer just, like, starting to really fucking chug now. And every time it does that lately, it concerns me. I'm not looking forward to Gen 4 Chansey and Blissey HP bars. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Oh, by Gen 4, though, you've got access to much better fighting type moves. Like, their HP bars are massive, but genuinely, all their other stats kind of suck. Okay, let's see. Psychic type, so Dark isn't a type yet. I don't have any ghost moves, and bug moves suck. You don't know, do you? I don't know. There's like a thing about it I don't remember. Are they like glitched out to be massive? Like, yeah, they have high HP bars. I know they have high HP bars. Hey, dude, I just fucking healed this bird. Ow. Let's do another double team. Then I'll heal Dum-Da-Dum up again. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I double teamed twice and you still got me with hypnosis? You tree-ass bastard. It's a point-by-point damage system. It can literally take 20 seconds for their HP bar to fully drain. Oh! Oh! Okay. I get it. So, it almost would be better to not kill them in one. I thought you just meant because their HP bars were so big, they're hard to kill. No! Why are you using X attack on an Executor? Wake up! Another one? Dear God, if this thing ever manages to hit with an actual attack. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Pain in the ass. Yay! Dum-Da-Dum is now level 45. Cloyster! I'm gonna keep trying. This is probably gonna get Dum-Da-Dum killed, but we've already got 2 double teams on, so... Cloyster's got good defense, so I'm not expecting a one-hit kill. Oh, I got a critical hit, though. Ooh, they wasted time with an X attack. That might give me just enough leeway. Yes! Arcanine. We're gonna bring in Squidney for this one. Rumors were true! Probably the hardest dude I fought so far. Hey, another Max Revive! I might use those during the actual, like, battle with the Elite Four, you know? I think in Ruby I'm gonna do a terrible team. Didn't you try that with this game? No more room for items. Didn't I already have strength going? Does it wear off? Now Repel wore off. I'm always halfway through blue. Look, it probably won't take me as long to get through blue as it took me with red because, you know, there were growing pains. This is literally the first time I'm playing a Gen 1 game. And despite having played the Kanto region before, there are quirks of how the Gen 1 games work that I wasn't familiar with. Now I am familiar with those things. So, it should streamline the process a bit. I'm gonna use Mightyena, Delcatty, Altaria, and who knows what else. Hey, listen. I know Altaria's not the best Pokemon. But I still really like it. I was planning on using it eventually on one of my teams. Altaria is one of my favorites. It was my second ever shiny. Altaria's got a great shiny. Right, that did something somewhere, but I don't know what until I go find it. And I don't want to go down those... Don't want to go down that ladder until I figure out what it did. I think it may have unlocked this? Okay, that looks good. Oh, look! It's a cadre of incompetents. Only the chosen can pass here. Why the fuck are you guys here? Let's be honest. You guys generally suck. Kingler! Kingler's got 2 big claws instead of just the 1. I also want to use, Tropius on one of my teams, despite the fact that Tropius has not particularly great stats. Just because I like Tropius that much. Oh, you're gonna bring out Tentacruel, huh? Well, how about I bring out Lola? Her name is Lola. She is a showgirl. She's got feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to the... You think people are getting tired of me singing this song every time I bring out Lola? I didn't name her, so... Your special fell, and you used Water Gun. My first ever shiny was a Poochyena. I mean, it's not a bad shiny. It's an early shiny, assuming you caught it very early in the game. Yeah, I was gonna replace Stomp with Earthquake. Whatever. I guess Stomp is there in case anyone on the Elite Four uses Minimize. I don't know if any of them can, but... If I don't go back for Earthquake, I always have that. It was an Emerald. I love the Golden Pupper. But your first 2 shinies were both gold-colored ones. My first shiny was a Spinda, which is cool in the sense that a Spinda has unique patterns. So every Spinda is unique, so there's like no other shiny Spinda like my shiny Spinda. But it was still a Spinda, you know? Bellsprout? Fucking Bellsprout? You're here in Mount Victory right before the Pokemon League. And you got a fucking Bellsprout? Arguably the rarest shiny. Perhaps. But still, it's Spinda. Spinda is A, not a very good Pokemon, and B, kinda has an ugly shiny. It's like that weird kind of sickly green color they like to throw on shinies. Not the neon green of shiny Espeon, but like that kind of sickly pale green that they use all the time. Oh, okay. I guess this makes more sense. You had all versions of the Victory Bell stage. I'm furious! Okay. That went down the hole. If I push that, it's going to block me in. Shining Umbreon is my favorite Eevee evolution. I actually have all the shiny evolutions in Pokemon Scarlet. What's cool about Umbreon is that people get, like, really into the idea of its, like, golden rings being a different color. Like, they're, what, blue, right? I think that's it. Cut me some slack. I don't have it in front of me. But they forget that Umbreon's eyes are also a different color. You can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. Oh, cool. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can make it through this, I can get through anything. Umbreon probably has the best shiny of all the evolutions, and Espeon arguably has the worst. Although at least Espeon's is noticeable. Flareon kind of got shafted. Flareon's is kind of hard to tell. Ooh, a Lapras. Now the worst is Leafeon. True, Leafeon also got shafted. I don't think it's the worst, but Leafeon definitely got shafted. Flareon and Leafeon shinies are basically just like their colors, but diet flavor. Lickitung! I think it's the first Lickitung I've seen. Well, you're the last one on this team, so that's not going to help you too much when I do this. Screech and Disable. Not bad moves, but why would you run both? Oh, okay, there's Moltres. Alright, we're gonna save it right here, and we're gonna get this fucking bird. Because we had a surprisingly easy time with Articuno and Zapdos, this probably means that Moltres is gonna take fucking forever. Alright. I think first things first, I'm going to pop up a barrier. I don't know what moves Moltres has. Fire-type moves shouldn't do much to damage to Squidney. But if it's got any strong flying-type moves, those could be bad. Oh god, it's got a fucking trap move. Okay, I get it. You thought trap moves were going to be a much bigger thing than they ended up being, so you put one on your legendary to piss people off. It's not cool, it's just a waste of my fucking time. All I I gotta do is get it into red. Then I can switch out. Bitch, is the only move you have Fire Spin? Is it just me, or is it actually getting weaker? But Moltres is already in red. Go fuck yourself. I'm kidding. Don't go fuck yourself unless you're into that. Alright, come on. Oh my god. I feel like a critical could kill it, so let's do a Mega Drain. That should do very little damage. There we go. In the red. Alright, now we switch to Lola to put it to sleep. Fire Spin could do very bad damage to Lola. What's that saying? Things that see... Oh my god, now decides to use a fucking flying move? Things to see, people to do. Whew, okay, got it. Don't you fucking wake up on your first... Ultra Ball! Well, we didn't get the first time on this one. So, already off to a worse start. Hey, we got it! That really wasn't too bad, actually. Jeez! Okay. So, we named Zapdos Buzzard, like an electrical buzz. And, we named Articuno Frigid, like a pigeon, but frigid. So we need a good name for Moltres. That utilizes its element. Moltres is 6'7", apparently so, but this was long before that was a meme, so we're going to ignore it. And we need a name that utilizes the fact that Moltres has an element and is a bird. So we need to combine some type of fire word with some type of bird. I think I got one. Emberd. Oh, that's good. Emberd, that's good shit. We're not gonna use any of them. No more room for items. Okay, so I was already on this floor. So all that was here to do was catch Moltres. Yep, that's been moved. I thought that would happen. There's a block there. But if I move it, I'll get stuck. Trying to figure out where to go. Oh god, did my repel wear off, or am I just gonna fight something really high level? Oh, it's probably because Squidney is in front now and not Jazz Cabbage. The whole reason I had... You know what? This is a perfect opportunity to heal Squidney. The reason I had Jazz Cabbage in front was to make repel work better. There you go. Okay, I guess I go down here. Did I go through this way? Yeah, because I came through and fought that guy, and there was like an item right next to his stupid self. I couldn't pick up that item. I should probably go find that hole I pushed a rock in and jump down in it. Might have... Might need to have bought more super repels at this rate. Nope, there's the hole. There's a rock. So I'll go up through this area again. Please don't be blocked off. Okay, good. It's not, so I don't have to re-push the blocks. Oh no, is it gonna be another Onyx at level 45? Whatever will I do against this pathetic creature? Honestly, part of me always planned on replacing Mega Drain on Squidney eventually. But I'm glad to have it right now. Okay, there's the hole. So, fall down. Should be a rock right here. And I bet I pushed that one all the way over there. Yes. I love when the enemy Clefairy lands 3 max rolls of double slap. I hate when that happens. I don't know why you love it, but I hate it. That's the worst. And it always seems to shake down that way with multi-hit moves. If I use them, they hit like twice, and that's it. But when the enemies use them, they seem to always hit the max amount of times, every time. You slap my Parasect 15 times in 3 turns. It sucks. I don't know what else to say. That really sucks. Aha! Okay, I'm out. I'll definitely have to double back for all those items. Hell's effect wore off. Well, I'm not in the cave, so I should be fine. Okay. Man, is this a fucking puzzle? Apparently it fucking is. Just gotta find the right path. It's a lame puzzle, though. All you have to do is find the right path, and then you're free as a bird. I'm as free as a bird now. No, I don't love the maze. All it did was waste like 30 seconds of my time. Heal. Real question is, do they still have a market in Gen 1 in the Elite Four where I can buy items and shit? Okay, they've got the computer. Yo, champ in the making. In Pokemon League, you have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Okay, you must be the market. Ultra Balls, Great Balls. I don't really need any of those anymore. Full Restores. Hell yeah. Max Potions. Also good. Alright, hold on. I just want to put someone in storage for a hot second so we can take a look at all the stats of our birds. There we are. Stats. Oh, that's right. They don't heal in the box. I'd forgotten that was a thing. All right. 2 moves? Heck? And Fire Spin? Moltres has 2 moves? Level 51? And it has 2 moves? One of them is Peck? Oh my god. You know what? I feel so bad for Moltres. I'm gonna go ahead and teach it that Sky Attack TM. Oh my god. It got fucking shafted in terms of move pool. And maybe the others aren't much better, but like... Fucking, I remember Zapdos has Drill Peck at least. Psy-Wave. I don't suppose it can learn Psy-Wave. No. Of course not. Metronome. Can it learn Metronome? No, it cannot. Blizzard! Well... Nope. Oh, maybe I should teach Blizzard to Squidney. That way... I have Ice Punch and Ice Beam on Lola, but Squidney also has a backup ice move if Lola goes down, and I still need an ice move. I can replace Mega Drain with that. I'll give that some thought. Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Oh! Alright. That's... I'm going to assume they're also going to have 2 moves, but... Peck and Ice Beam, my god. Also Peck on Articuno. But Ice Beam at least is good. Fire Spin was not. Hey, I wasn't done. Thundershock and Drill Peck. How the fuck did Zapdos get such a better moveset? Even with only 2 moves, they're much, much better moves. Thundershock and Drill Peck? Those are good for the end game. I'm gonna go ahead and teach Thunder to Buzzard. That's Blizzard. Metronome. Where was it? I don't remember. Psy-Wave. I think it was lower down than these ones. There's Thunder. Also check out what other TMs I've got and see if I can just give them some mercy TMs. Alright. Check those 2 and see if either of them are good. Double Edge. It's not bad. I think I can buy it too, so it's not really much to get rid of it. I was considering giving it to Beefcake, but I think the Hyper Beam thing is already working better in Beefcake's favor, since Hyper Beam has higher attack, and apparently no cooldown if you KO with it in this first generation. I'll tell you what, we'll give Buzzard Double Edge. Dig! I mean, I doubt a flying type can learn Dig. It would be funny, though. Ah, not Bill's PC. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and deposit Buzzard, because Buzzard now has a full repertoire of moves, and we'll take out Frigin. That was Dig. I forget what 3 was. Honestly, I forget what all of them were. No, I don't want the Moonstone. I don't want it. There's all the 8 gems. I think that's all I can take out at the moment. Really, I'm just kind of working through these so I can put more stuff in storage. That way I can make more space to pick up items, so if I need to, I can go back. Swords Dance. Jazz Cabbage could learn it, and Squidney could learn it. For Jazz Cabbage, I'd have to get rid of either Toxic or Leech Seed, and I like the combo of those two moves. Squidney's not much of an attacker, so at best I'd be getting a slightly stronger cut, and I don't know what I'd get rid of. Shame I wasn't able to put Sword Dance on anything. I think I was saving it for Beefcake here, but never able to learn it. Alright, we'll give Frigin Reflect. Can you learn Psywave? No, of course not. I do think that would be better than the Mega Drain on Squidney. I just don't know if that's the best idea. How many things do I even need to use Ice-type moves against in the Elite Four? Probably, like, one main guy whose team is going to be weak to Ice-type moves, and then, like, 2 Pokemon at best on the Champions team. Meanwhile, I know at least one person's team will be massively weak to Grass, but I can hit that one with Jazz Cabbage. This one. Okay. I'm gonna deposit this one, that's Psywave, and 35 was Metronome. Gives me 2 more spots to take stuff out. Gotta remember not to take out any of the stuff I put back in. Most of that should be towards the bottom, but there's probably going to be some TMs towards the bottom that I haven't checked yet. Okay. I'm going to work on the assumption that everything after the secret key is something I've already checked for now. And we're going to grab these 4 here, because they're all grouped together, and I think I have 4 spots. No, not the Moonstone! God damn it, why does it go back to the top every time? So annoying! Looks like these are the next 4 in the order anyway, so... And then I can check at least the first couple of that list after Secret Key, just to be on the safe side, to see if I've missed any of them. $14 was Blizzard. Okay, that's why I didn't put it away yet. It would be so much easier to remember if they would just tell me what they are before I loaded them up. Swift. Ah, sure, we'll give that to Frigin. Not great, but at least now all 4 of them have a full cadre of moves. Rest. There's Earthquake. Oh my god, I did have it. I just had it in storage forever. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Alright, we're gonna give it to Beefcake. Hopefully nothing has Minimize. Now watch the first fucking thing I fight will use Minimize on me. Oh, right. I already checked that one. So, next is 45. Thunder Wave. Useful move. No one can learn it. Alright. Put Frigin away. Get Lola back. Maybe I could put this on Electric. Thunderwave. Unless he already has it somehow. Quick Attack and Leer. Nope. 2 moves! Seriously? 2 moves? I have now cleared Rock Tunnel. Why does everything this late in the game have 2 fucking moves? Alright, now we'll take back Lola. Hold on, wait for it. Oh, 3 moves! So who'd you use to flash Rock Tunnel this time? That one's actually got a full set of moves. Alright. Give me my Lola back. Got a Drowsy and threw it on that. Only needed it for that one place. Fair enough. That's the only thing I used that one Voltorb for, right? Put Flash on the Voltorb, and then I used it to get through, and then I never used it again. Of course, doesn't help that I looked it up, and Voltorb gets fucking screwed on Move Pool. It learns no native electric type moves. Alright, now, anything in here I want to take out? Max Ethers, I don't need those. Don't need Escape Rope. X Accuracy, that could be very useful. Since I'm going into big battles. Full Restore could be. Alright, I should at least check, like, these first 2 here. If I already know them, then I know I've already put them in here, so... I don't doubt that I probably missed some TMs in Mount Victory on my way here to the league itself. Payday! I did not check that one earlier. Solar Beam! I am so torn on teaching that to Jazz Cabbage. It'd be a lot stronger than Razor Leaf, but it's a 2-turn move. And unlike something like Fly or Dig, you're still vulnerable at the first turn. Yeah, we can put the Super Rod away. I don't think I'll need super potions for the league, because I can buy better potions. I can't wait to teach Solar Beam to my Parasect. My god. You are insane. Okay. I need to decide if I'm going to teach Blizzard to Squidney or if I'm going to put it away. Hold on. Let me just flip a fucking coin. Where are my coins at? Damn it, I always keep a coin right here for flipping. Where the fuck did it go? Final moveset is going to be Growth, Solar Beam, Cut, and probably Spore. You know, what was their worst movesets? Okay, here we go. Flip this coin. Heads, I'll go ahead and teach Squidney Blizzard. Tails, I'll just put Blizzard away. And here we go. Heads. Okay, I'm just going to teach it. I'm trusting the coin. I don't need Mega Drain. I can just use Jazz Cabbage for all my moves that I need that for. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna buy a shit ton of items. Probably gonna go back and buy some more X attacks and maybe some other X items just to be on the safe side. Alright, I have one, so I'll buy 10. That should put me at 11. Actually, I should buy one more, so I have 12. That's 2 for each of my party members. I'll buy 6 of these. I don't know how many revives I have, but I'll just buy 6 more. I should have 2 max revives. I'm just gonna buy like 10 of these to go back through that fucking place. And I'm just gonna sell these basic ass repels, or whatever they are. Super repels. I can't wait to use a melodic in Gen 3. Wait, let me double do this just in case any moves, like, got emptied when I used TMs. I'm not gonna lie. I've used Melodic, but never in the generations where you had to evolve Phoebus using the whole beauty method. I imagine it's probably a huge pain in the ass to do. Alright, but since now Squidney no longer has access to the one move that can... I mean, actually, Surf could still put down the thing. The one Onyx that could spawn. I'm expecting these max repels to last longer than super repels. Oh, it is? Okay, good to know. Alright, need to try and get all the items here. Catching Phoebus is a pain in the dick, too. Yeah, every time I've ever used a Melodic, it was just after they introduced the whole trade it while holding a Wonder Scale thing, or whatever it is. So, never been an issue for me. Not to say Melodic isn't a good Pokemon, though. It's a fantastic Pokemon. If this isn't guard spec, I was gonna say, if this isn't like a TM for a super powered fire type move, I'm gonna be disappointed. And disappointed I am. TM47. 4-7. Explosion? Why would you teach that to your Pokemon? You know how to catch Phoebus in Gen 3? I'm assuming it's not as simple as just throwing a fucking fishing rod into the water and just getting lucky. Like, seriously, why would you want your Pokemon to be able to explode? Yeah, like I said, I haven't done a whole lot of research beyond some general Stage 2 planning. Like, I've got some plans for the Gen 2 teams I want to use. But aside from that, I'm not thinking too far ahead because I kind of want to... Repel's effect wore off. Can spawn on 6 randomly selected tiles on one route. It changes daily and is based off your trainer ID. Oh, that sounds terrible. Mega Kick. Oh, look, Lola could learn it. I think I can buy Mega Kick, though. Oh, I forgot to put on a new Repel, didn't I? Blizzard is strong, but it usually has low accuracy. Who knows if the rules still apply to that in fucking Gen 1, because apparently no rules apply. Explosion and self-destruct cut your opponent's defense in half during damage calculation. Still, though, that KOs your Pokemon. Why would you want your Pokemon to explode? Only got 5 PP on it. Okay, I'm gonna reuse the Repel after this. Okay, you I can just fucking surf to death. Like, unless your opponent is down to their last Pokemon, you know you have a strong enough explosion to kill it, you can outspeed it, and you've got revives and stuff to heal it up afterwards. I can think of no good reason you'd want to teach explosion to your Pokemon, and that's a very niche situation that I just explained. I think Guard Spec stops critical hits? Have to remember. Okay, I probably gotta push that block over there again. Sometimes you just want to yell out, Explode! Obliterate! Oh, Exodia, sorry. Exodia! Obliterate! I mean, usually when Exodia is obliterating, he's not blowing himself up the fuck up, too. I mean, there's a difference between using one move Explosion and getting the 5 pieces of Exodia. For the record, though, I've pulled that off maybe twice in my entire life, and both times, I absolutely totally yelled out Obliterate when it happened. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking totally did yell that out. Both times. Explodia. That's what you would call Exodia if it blows himself up too. Explodia. You know how many times I've had Exodia popped on me, though? I think about 17. Because I've had to face decks that fucking specialize in drawing cards until they get all the Exodia cards. Basically, every card in their deck is dedicated to just drawing enough cards so you can eventually get Exodia. Pain in the ass. Now, I don't know about the other people who played it, but for me, playing those decks was incredibly boring. It's like if you get unlucky with a bad draw, because you need to draw cards to get cards to draw more cards, and if you draw anything that you can't use, you're completely and utterly fucked. And you just lose. Those decks aren't 100% reliable, which is good, because otherwise they'd be busted as shit. But like, even in modern day Yu-Gi-Oh!, unless you are going first and your opponent has no fucking trap cards that they can just play from their hand to disrupt you. It's still very hard to make those decks consistent. Okay, I'm missing some items, definitely. Gotta go back to the very first area and get that one for sure. But it's good that I'm getting these things out of my way. That's why I like to play the Doom deck instead. Doom deck. I might need reminded what that is. There's so many fucking decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay. I should be able to take this path to that one. Alright, okay, I gotta fucking turn that switch again. Oh, when it plays a letter to spell cards and your spell zone to spell out Doom. Okay. That's actually the final deck in English, and the death deck in Japanese. It might be Doom in, like, Duel Links, so they don't have 5 zones to spell out either of those words, but then they don't have 5 zones to spell out Doom either. Unless there just happens to be another one that does Doom instead, so it's 1 letter less. That is probably a Bakura deck. It sounds like a Bakura deck. Oh my god, I'm being raided! And my alerts are actually playing for once! Oh my god! Hello! Hello, Lady Anza! Welcome in, streamers, chatters, raiders, all the gooders! I can see some names I recognize, so I'm assuming I was recommended to being raided. How are you guys doing tonight? Right into an ad. No! A rare candy. Nice. Panda raid! Okay, hold on. I don't know if everyone's still in ads. Okay, as soon as Lady Anza is in ads, I'll do the whole thing so everyone can be properly greeted. So let me know as soon as everyone is out of ads. If you're in ads, you can't hear me. But, I assume someone will say that they're out of ads when they're out of ads. Meanwhile, for those of you who aren't in ads, I just picked up a rare candy and I'm trying to figure out who to feed it to. Who's the furthest away from leveling up? I don't think I have any mods. Shit, hold on. I'll do a shout out while we're waiting on ads. I need to get... Oh! Raven! Thank you for gifting a sub to Lady Anza! Alright, and... Shout out! Shout out, shout out, shout it out loud! I'll do this one too, that way I can see what you were doing. We are back! Welcome back from ads! You were playing Pokopia! Okay, this makes a little more sense now. I can see how someone, perhaps that came with the raid, recommended you to me. How is Pokopia, everyone? Welcome in. I know most of you, but because of the whole thing I need to practice, I don't get raided much, so I need the practice. My name is Maverick Hunter Great AA. I am a gaming streamer on Twitch. I also occasionally do fun things like karaoke and all that good stuff. Wonder who that was. Gee, Ox, that's really telling. It must have been Vantai! Or Bear, clearly. I'm playing Pokemon Red as part of what I'm calling Project Pokémon. where I'm playing through all the handheld era games, plus the Coliseum and Stadium games. Clearly, you don't know me, sir! Ox recommended you! This is the very first game in the project, and we will be finishing it tonight, because we are at the Elite Four. I'm just finishing picking up some items here in Victory Road. I just picked up a rare candy. I think I'm gonna give it to my Tentacruel Squidney. And then, after I beat this game, I'll start up Pokemon Blue. I picked Venusaur, or Bulbasaur, as a starter for this game. Next game, I have to pick Squirtle. And then when I play Yellow, I have to use a Charizard. You don't pick your starter in Yellow, but you do get access to them. So I'm still going to use Charizard for that one. I love a good Pokemon marathon. Let's go, Maverick! I know. I'm going to play all the way up to Gen 7, because that's when they stop being on the handheld. And I have to use a different team for each game, and I can only use any particular Pokemon 3 times total. That main rule there was because it's way too easy to use something like Gyarados in pretty much every game. So, when I replay these, when I get to Fire Red and Leaf Green, clearly I'm gonna have to reuse some Pokemon. That's why I gave myself a hard limit of 3. But I don't want to use the same team every time, because that's not as fun. This is to encourage me to use outside-the-box Pokemon. And, prevent me from using really strong Pokemon too many times in every game. So we've got Squidney, my Tentacruel. We've got Beefcake, my Tauros. My starter, Jazz Cabbage. Punk, my Dugtrio. Dodrio, named Dum-Da-Dum. When we caught him, he was a Doduo, so we called him Dum-Dum, and when he evolved, and he gained an extra 3rd head, we renamed him Dum-Da-Dum. And Lola, who I did not name, but every time I use her, I sing the, her name was Lola, she was a showgirl, that song. You got this, Mav, thank you. Okay, now that I've done the introduction of what I'm doing here, let me thank you again so much for the raid. I know streaming can take a lot out of you, so if you need to raid and run to go take care of post-stream care and all that stuff, please feel free to do so. I super appreciate all of you for stopping by. I mean, like, my team, my base team I'm using in blue? Yes, clearly. That was 30 years ago and they used to have a show. Now it's disco, but not for Lola. Faded feather in her hair, same dress used to wear. Dum-Da-Dum, I'm gonna kick the entire floor's ass. Yeah, we got Try Attack, Fly, Double Team, and Drill Peck. And yes, of the 3 Pokemon in Gen 1 who are basically just 3-headed things, I'm using 2 of them. Punk, Dugtrio, and Dodrio. And pairing them up is actually pretty good, because one has Sand Attack and one has Double Team. Pair those together and, Dum-Da-Dum will almost never get hit. That burb is based. Based on a real story. I'm sorry. I make dumb jokes like that sometimes. Team's gonna be Blastoise, Clefable, Parasect, Ninetales, Farfetch'd, and Rhydon. I'm okay with all but 2 of those. You could ask Raven. I have a serious grudge against Farfetch'd. I will never use Farfetch'd. Anyway, you may have already said, but I may have missed it. How was Pokopia? I just got a Switch 2 recently, and I really want to get Pokopia. I spent all my spare change on the Switch 2 itself, so I don't have... I don't have Pokopia yet. Sorry you got caught by Automod there, Raven. There, I allowed it. Calling me a coward for not using Farfetch'd. It sucks! And the one thing I thought it could do doesn't work in Gen 1. The one advantage I gave Farfetch was that it could get Stab Slash with Swords Dance boost. But because Slash has a high critical hit rate, and criticals ignore damage buff moves, the fucking Swords Dance won't even matter. Sorry, also, I swear a lot. This is technically an 18+ stream, but it's mostly because I swear a lot. I thought Raven called you a coward for not buying Pokopia. No, Raven's calling me a coward for not wanting to use Farfetch'd. It's a recurring issue. Yeah, so we'll beat this game tonight, and the end point for Gen 1 games, by the way, is catching Mewtwo. So we'll go through the Elite Four, fight them, fight the champion, and then go to Cerulean Cave to get Mewtwo, and that's where we officially end this game. And then we can move on to the second game. Really calming and cozy game. I've been playing it on and off because it's not very taxing. Just because in Gen 1 crits don't take into account any stat changes doesn't mean he isn't great. You're not using that Pokemon because you don't like them? That's a bit far-fetched. It's not even because I don't like them. It's because Farfetch'd is terrible. There are so many better options for a flyer. There are so many better options for a normal flying type. There is a lot to do, and the lore is... I love that little emote, but I don't know what it's supposed to mean in context. I learned recently, because I was watching someone else play Pokopia, and I was like, this game is giving me Dragon Quest Builder vibes, and then someone's chat was like, it was made by the same people, and I'm like, oh, that makes total sense then. So, it's definitely a game I would enjoy by the time I get to play it. Because, like, I like games like that, where it's, you know, your calming Stardews, your Minecrafts, that kind of stuff. Eventually I'll get it. What's your favorite Pokemon? Oh, that's an easy one. Scizor. Gen 2, Bug Steel type. Evolved form of Scyther. I love Scizor, man. Another reason I hard limited myself to 3. I love my bug Pokemon. I also love bug Pokemon. More than most people do. I think bug type is an underrated type. It's not a great type in Gen 1. Scizor is hella cool. Yeah. Another reason I gave myself a hard limit of 3 is because if I didn't, I'd have been tempted to use Scizor in, like, every team where it was possible. Thank you, Mav. Thank you. Oh, I was considering one of these games, I want to run a full team of just bug types. My favorite's Poplio. Aw, Poplio was cute. I was disappointed when there was, like, an initial hatred for it, but then it came around and became like a meme, and then people loved it again. Same with Snom. I love Snom, and a lot of people hated Snom at first, but, like, and then it came around because it became a meme, and people love Snom now. I fucking love Snom! Snom is cute. I'm gonna say cute? Poplio is a good choice, though. Alright, I'm gonna buy 2 more of these. Any guesses on what my favorite Pokemon is? No, it's not Farfetch'd. You've probably told me before. Oh, but I'm having trouble remembering, to be perfectly honest. I apologize. It's from Gen 3. Oh, you've definitely told me before. Hold on, I'm gonna sell these worthless TMs that I picked up. Is it Teddy Ursa? That's Gen 2, not Gen 3. Unless you were typing that already before the Gen 3 thing came up. Teddy Ursa is a cool Pokemon, though. I totally want to use one when I get to Gen 2. Oh, Raven, I'm having trouble remembering. You said Altaria is like one of your favorites, but you didn't say it was your absolute favorite. Skymarie? No, Skymarie's also Gen 2. Skarmory, the flying steel type? Yeah, that's Gen 2. I know my shit when it comes to Pokemon, okay? Oh. I may not be the world's leading expert, but I know my shit. I'm off today. It's fine. I'm not trying to be like a condescending bastard about it. I'm just saying, no, that's Gen 2, so probably not Skarmory. If I knew my shit, though, I would probably remember what you had told me, and I don't, Raven. So why don't you remind me? That way I can forget again in the future. Because I'm apparently an asshole. I'm sorry, I forgot. I know you've told me. I know you've told me, but I completely forgot. Okay. Let's go start taking on the Elite Four. I believe... mentioned earlier this stream. I know you talked about Altaria, but you said that was like your second favorite. And I don't remember who you said was your first favorite. That was probably like an hour ago. I don't even remember 15 minutes ago. You expect to remember an hour? I admit that I'm a little off my game today too, because my computer locked up really bad when I tried to start streaming today. So... I think the Ice Lady is first, so most of her Pokemon are also water types, so we'll lead with Beefcake because he has an electric type move. From here on, you can face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck! Okay, yeah, that's gotta be Lorelei. Welcome to Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Hahaha, are you ready? It was my first ever shiny. Still not remembering. Oh, okay. That does help a little bit. Poochyena. Poochyena. I don't think you said it was your favorite, but you said it was your first shiny, right? Am I right? Did I get it? Woo, 54. I am outgunned. Ding, ding, ding. Yay, I did it. I remember you talking about Poochyena. I don't recall you saying it was actually your favorite. I could be misremembering, though. Man, the first Elite Four is at 54. I am hilariously outgunned in terms of level here, so... But, on the positive side, if I pull off a bunch of miraculous victories, I'll gain a lot of experience. Ah, dang it, you confused my Beefcake! Can't wait to use an unknown in Gen 2. Why are you doing this to yourself? Is this a Nuzlocke or is it a free play run? Well, like I said, it's part of my Project Pokémon challenge. So it's not a Nuzlocke. I'm specifically building teams around the fact that I will not be able to use most of these Pokemon in the next game. So I have to craft 3 different teams for Gen 1 that don't reuse any of the same Pokemon, but are still viable to beat the whole game. So it's kind of like a challenge, but it's not a Nuzlocke. I have done a Nuzlocke. I did a Nuzlocke of Gen 5, which, when I said earlier, I want to do a full team of only bug types, that would be the only generation it could work in. Because I would need HM moves, and the only generation that has enough bug types to learn all the HM moves is Gen 5. but the only bug Pokemon that can learn Surf is Surskit and Masquerain. I am so tempted to do it anyway, though. Just because I think it'd be really fun to have an entire team of bug types for one run. Yeah, so I gotta use different teams for every run. I gotta play through red, blue, yellow, then I gotta play through gold, silver, crystal, all of them. So it's a different kind of challenge. I'm sure somebody's probably done something like it before, but as far as I know, I've invented it. And I'm calling it Project Pokémon. Raven here is playing along with me, although Raven's much further ahead than I am. Already on the second game. Alright, we'll swap out for Jinx. Let's see here. I'm in Erica's gym, yeah. Okay. You're in Celadon City, cool. Thanks for informing me. Oh, dang, most of my team is actually weak to ice types, I'm realizing. Dum-Da-Dum's weak to ice, Punk is weak to ice, Jazz Cabbage is weak to ice. Half my team is at a disadvantage against ice types. And Jinx is also Psychic type, which means Squidney here is also weak to Psychic. So, that was a bad move on my part. Your Jinx versus my Jinx. Yeah, I had to trade for this Jinx. Whoa, that was a strong body slam. So it came with the name Lola. And every time I throw her out, I sing that song. Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. She had feathers in her hair and a dress cut down to there at the Copacabana. Music and fashion were all... No, damn it, I always get that one wrong. It's music and passion are always in fashion at the Copa. Don't fall in love. Okay, cool, I got a critical hit. She slapped me 5 times, but I hit her once, so I think we're even. Yeah, I guess I really needed to lean on Beefcake for this one. Whew, I'm tempted to just Hyper Beam this. Alright, let's see how much a Thunderbolt can do. Yeah, about a quarter. Oh, God, we got Blizzard. We got Blizzard. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh! Oh! Empress also has good defense, so... Yeah. Okay, Beefcake is down. Beefcake is down. Okay, Squidney. Maybe I should have kept Mega Drain on Squidney. It wouldn't have done a lot, but it would have done something. No, Beefy! I know, but it's okay. We have revives. We're allowed to heal. I'm not insane. Oh, but I am paralyzed. The first Elite Four is this much higher level than me. This bodes poorly. I'm just saying. Okay. It probably won't use an Ice-type move on a switch-in because Squidney would resist it, so... Oh, I was incorrect! How incorrect I was! Oh, and I'm frozen solid. You hate to see it. You just hate that. That's really bad. That's really bad. That was the worst case scenario. Even a one-hit KO would have been better than that. Oh man, this Lapras is kicking my ass. This is the first person in the Elite Four. Okay, there we go. I should have bought more healing items. We're probably not going to win on our first attempt at the Elite Four, guys. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. She's not kidding either. Okay. Revive Beefcake, revive Lola, and heal everybody up. I got rid of my super potions. Oh well, we'll go ahead and use them up. I use a max potion on Jazz Cabbage. Actually, Jazz Cabbage is still frozen, so we're gonna use a full restore. There we go, and Beefcake is still paralyzed. We need a full heal. Oh, wait, it's Squidney that's paralyzed, that's right. It's hard to tell sometimes. There we go. Okay. Still have a decent number of Hyper Potions. Plenty of full restores. One Super Potion left. I definitely should have got more Max Potions, though. Woof. More revives and more max potions. I'll keep that in mind, even though I'm probably going to lose a decent amount of money. Okay. I don't know what he's going to lead with. I know he's got at least one Onix. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. I've weight trained with my Pokemon. Mav! We will grind you down with our superior power. Hooah! If he leads with his Onix, I'll have to do a quick switch out. Yeah, of course he did. I should have led with Jazz Cabbage. Honestly, though, Jazz Cabbage... and Lola, actually. Probably both beat it in one hit. But we gotta save those Psychics for his main team of actual fighting types. Alright. You thought Parasect was weak. Parasect 2-shot her Victory Bell and 3-shot her Vileplume, while being 5 levels under. Ha! Let me know how that goes for the every other gym that you're going to be weak to. Oh, you're saying you managed to do well in the one gym that Parasect can basically sweep? Oh, I would have never seen that coming! With Leech Live. Oh, wow. How many gross did it take to set up that first? And did you use any X items? Alright, now we can bring in Lola. Hera soloed Misty. 0 gross and no X items. Okay, now I actually am impressed. With Lola's boosted experience gaining from being a trade, I imagine she'll get a couple level ups from this fight. I shouldn't have any trouble with the rest of Bruno's team as long as Lola can keep outspeeding them. Poison's weak to bug in this gen, by the way. Oh, that's right, that's right. So, yeah, Leech Light was probably doing, like, 4 times damage. I keep forgetting that. oddities in this gen. Okay, so he has got another Onyx. We'll swap to Squidney and just surf him. Right, Poison is weak to Bug, and Bug is weak to Poison. I keep forgetting that. It's such a weird thing. Also, I think I said something, but I might not have. Thank you for the follow, Lady Anza. I saw it earlier. I forget if I said it. If you're still here, if you had to leave to take care of stuff, that's totally understandable. $20 base power move, 30 with stab, with a 4 times weakness, 120 base power move. Okay, yeah. But, like, again, the one gym where, okay, I'll give you Misty too, because you sweat with Misty. But let's see how well that lasts for the entire rest of the game, huh? Ooh, snap! This is bad. Oh, shit! Because ice is weak to fighting. But I defeated Bruno! How could I lose? You killed yourself, asshole! My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Okay, we had a much easier time with Bruno. Let's not even talk about it. We don't talk about Bruno. Alright, Super Potion. Ferris is gonna wreck the champion's Venusaur if I keep Leech live. Okay, that's true. Alright, and she specializes in ghost types, right? So, yeah, Lola. Because all ghost types are also poison types in this generation. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old duff was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong! Pokemon are for fighting! Mav, I'll show you how a real trainer fights! Bring it on, old lady! Agatha, right? Agatha. I'm pretty sure she specializes in ghost types. He's leading with the Gengar? I was wrong. Lola did not gain... Oh my god, we got outsped! Oh, well, that probably isn't surprising considering we're almost 10 levels lower, but it only used Nightshade, so it's fine. We can probably survive another Nightshade. Should only do 56. That should leave us with 4. But we are gonna max potion this shit. Lorelei is a total baddie in my opinion. But she kicked my ass. She got a gold bat. And she just specialized in poison types? I thought she specialized in ghost types. Ha! You wasted that super potion. Probably could have used an ice move and saved on the psychics. Yeah, I'll go ahead and switch out. Okay, we'll go Jazz Cabbage. Can't Toxic it because it's a poison type. I can't Body Slam it, so we're limited to Razor Leaf and Leech Seed. I also like how in Gen 3 Remake she gets more plushies the more times you defeat her. Oh, because is it like the implication that she's buying them to like console herself for losing? That's adorable. I never even noticed that as a kid. I'm not asleep, asshole. I'm gonna go ahead and use a max potion on Lola. Oof, Confuse Ray. But I'm gonna just swap right back to Lola, so... He maxes out her plushie collection after 200 losses? Wow. That's dedication. Like, imagine fighting her enough times to max that out. Oh, she withdrew her Haunter. Alright, I'm gonna try Ice Punch to save on some Psychics. I want to save some Psychics for some of the other people I gotta fight. Okay, this will do 55 damage. Not too bad. So we can finish off with another Ice Punch. Yeah, her team has all been poison types. She's supposed to be another Gengar. Yeah, she's supposed to be a ghost type specialist, but I guess because they don't have enough ghost types, they just gave her some poison types to compensate. Oof, it tried to toxic me. Ah, now it has toxicked me. I'm gonna confuse Ray. Okay, we still got the Ice Beam out, though. Ah, and it got a critical hit. Awesome. Take that, Agatha. All right. Woo! 3 down. 1 Elite Four member to go, and then the champion. We had an easiest time with Bruno. We had the worst time with Lorelei. Hers was somewhere in the middle. We didn't lose anyone, but it was a bit more stressful than fighting Bruno. Alright, we'll use a full restore on Lola. Use a hyper potion on Jazz Cabbage. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This next one, I'm gonna fucking cheat a little bit. I'm going to fucking X attack boost on, Beefcake and just hyper beam his whole team to death. Nah, I heard about you, Mav. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know what? You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Hacks. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Mav. Listen, I still got one motherfucker to fight after this guy, okay? And he's the one who's fucking hacking. Look at this! My Beefcake is 10 levels lower than his goddamn Gyarados. If I don't die in this first attack... Oh, thank God it missed. This is the entire reason I taught Hyper Beam. This is the reason I'm running Hyper Beam and not something else. Oh, I didn't catch a Dratini in this game. Oh, I missed and it used Hyper Beam! Oh, shit! I missed again? I should have used one of those X accuracies or something. Should have used Dire Hit. Oh, that was not good. I think I bought an X accuracy, right? There. Fix the problem. What the hell is Hyper Beam's accuracy? God damn it. I'm gonna have to use Oh, man. This is bad. It's gonna resist Strength and Hyper Beam, and it's gonna be immune to Earthquake, so Thunderbolt's the only good option. Let's just use the last Hyper Beam, and then I'll just have to pull something out of my butt for the Dragonite that he undoubtedly has in his final fucking... Oh, look, he's got Hyper Beam! Who could have seen that coming? Fuck you. Fuck you! Okay, hope Lola can outspeed it and hit it with an Ice Beam. I think Rock, is strong against Ice, but I don't think Aerodactyl can learn a Rock-type move. Also, I don't remember if Rock resists Ice. Either way, it should take... Okay, well, it outsped, but it didn't use Hyper Beam. But it did get Bite, and a critical hit! Fuck! Okay, Squidney, your turn! We're definitely gonna get outsped. Oh, and another Hyper Beam! Yay! Oh, by the skin of our teeth we held on. By the skin of our goddamn teeth. Holy crap. No. We're gonna see if we can't soften it up with Squidney. We can't, but... Oh my god, we outsped it! We got Blizzard! Yeah! Worth it! Totally worth replacing Mega Drain. Woo! That's it, baby! I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Mav. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. You have to face another trainer. His name is Eric. Get it? Because Mav, Eric, Maverick, huh? He beat the Elite Four before you. Yeah, dude's been one step ahead of me the whole time, but I have kicked his ass pretty much every time we've met. It's slow and steady wins this fucking race. He's the real Pokemon League champion. Well, give me a minute. Okay. I'm max reviving Beefcake. Oh, I'm out of Hyper Beams, though, so that's down the drain. Oh, that sucks! I should have X accuracy and X attack. Then I would have had enough Hyper Beams to take out his whole team. I mean, I'd still be out now, but I don't remember what Guard Spec does. I think it stops critical hits, right? Alright, Lola. We'll Hyper Potion Lola, and we'll Max Potion Squidney. I'm tempted to use that Max Elixir on Beefcake to get back the fucking Hyper Beams. And then when that one starts, I'll just X accuracy and X attack. Hopefully I can survive both and just Hyper Beam as many as I can. Since I named myself Eric and I beat the game before you, this makes this run canon. That's true. Okay. God damn, I was dealing with level 60s against Lance, though. I am so screwed. His team's gonna be such a higher level than me. I'm gonna have to do this just to fucking keep pace. Hey, I was looking forward to seeing you, Mav. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on Pokédex, I looked all over for powerful Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Mav, you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world! Ooh, we actually get the champion music now. Okay. Hopefully we can survive whatever Pidgeot throws at us. His first Pokemon is 61! Dear God. Okay. X accuracy. Oh shit, he's using one too. Oh shit, what is it doing? It's glowing. Sky attack, okay. Please, please. Woo! Critical hit! Oh boy, Alakazam! I really need a one-hit KO on this one. Otherwise, this could end the entire fucking run. Oh, it's only level 59, so it's actually weaker than Pidgeot. Oh! Guys, I breathed a tremendous sigh of relief. Because with Alakazam dead, I think I have a genuine chance. Rhydon's not ideal, but we're gonna Hyper Beam it anyway. Yeah, that didn't do very much, did it? It's okay. We're gonna use Earthquake. We still got the X attack boost, so... I probably should have just started with that, to be perfectly fair. Oh my God! No, cool, just get all 5 attacks. What a bastard, man. Oh, shit. Beefcake's not gonna sweep the team, but he's gone through half of it, so... We're in a better position than we could have been, considering how fucking outgunned I am. Oh! Oh! Oh, a scrap of health. Come on. Yes, okay, we outspent Executor. Thank you, Dum-Da-Dum. Yes, I'm gonna change. We're gonna bring out Jazz Cabbage. Because we have to use our starter in this battle. We're gonna Toxic and Leech Seed. Oh no, Dragon Rage. Oh shit, it evaded the Leech Seed. Okay, once we get the Leech Seed on, it'll stack with the Toxic. Oh shit! Please! No! Don't do it! Don't do it! Fuck! Okay, I'm gonna outspeed it, hopefully, and just sand attack it. Okay, woo! It should still be affected by Toxic and Leech Seed, so... all we gotta do is keep sand attacking this bastard so he doesn't get any moves. Hyper Beam and Hydro Pump, two, I guess, low accuracy moves, so... Charizard! I'm gonna keep sand attacking, so, hopefully you don't hit me. We're gonna Fire Spin? You're a dick. Sand attack until I can't no more. I believe that's 6 sand attacks that it's maxed out on, so that's 4. Fire Blast! Oh god! Don't die. Please don't die. Please don't. No! God! No! It's okay. It's okay. We'll just double team. and try attack. Oh. Ugh. Hate that. Oh, I hate that. Do not fucking do it. No! I missed! Well, have fun, Mav. You got this. I believe in you. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! I do got this! No! That can't be! You beat my best! After all that work to become league champ? My reign is over already? It's not fair! Ah! You want to talk about not fair? Your highest level Pokemon was 20 levels higher than mine! I didn't read any of that. Mav! So you won! Congratulations! You're the new Pokemon League champion! You've grown up so much since you first left with Bulbasaur. Mav, you have come of age. Eric, I'm disappointed. I came when I heard you beat the Elite Four, but when I got here, you'd already lost. Eric, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with trust and love. Also, you didn't use, any X attacks and X accuracies for your Hyper Beams. If you had done that, you would have massively won. Without them, you will never become a champion again. Obviously, without the X attacks and X accuracies, I mean. Not without the love. Mav, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Mav, come with me. Woo! I can't believe the Sand Attack Double Team thing was fundamentally paramount. Can't be fundamentally paramount. One means highest, one means lowest. Fuck it. Was like crucial to our winning against the last Pokemon of the champion. Like, I made that up as a fucking, like, little gaff just to not get rid of Sand Attack. And yet, without it, I don't think I would have won. Ahem. Congratulations, Mav! This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame! I was gonna try Sand Attacking it 6 times and then using a Rock Slide. That it would have been 4 times weak to. But, damn. Pokemon champions are honored for their exploits in here! Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame! Mav, you have endeavored hard to become the new league champion. Congratulations, Mav. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. Oh my god. Beefcake, level 49. Type 1, normal. Squidney, level 47, type 1 water, type 2 poison. Jazz Cabbage, type 1 grass, type 2 poison. Punk, level 46, type 1 ground. Dum-da-Dum, aka the Clutch, level 46, type 1 normal, type 2 flying. Lola, level 50, type 1 ice, type 2 psychic. And Mav, playtime 65 hours, 42 minutes. A lot of that came from training Beefcake, guys. Like, I gotta remind you, I spent so much fucking time training Beefcake. And honestly, director, Satoshi Tajiri. Programmers, Takanori... Okay, that's going too fast for me to read, apparently. So I'm just gonna let this go. Oh, I can't believe I beat a Gen 1 Pokemon game. Woo! Oh, stretch! Ugh. But we're not done yet. We still have to catch Mewtwo. Oh, that was Vileplume. I mean, I've been recognizing all of them. That's just... that was Vileplume, definitely. William Geese? Knob? What kind of person's name is Knob? This is the first time I've ever beaten a Gen 1 game. Hey, the last one was Parasect! Raven, you're probably at home by now, or probably driving home by now. So you didn't see that, but I'll let you know the next time I see you that the last Pokemon it showed was a Parasect. Whew. That was stressful, though. My Pokemon were massively underleveled. I don't know how they expect you to do that without exploiting shit like I did. Look, half my team is still dead. Yeah, I should take a quick rest. Hold on, let me check my Pokédex. Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. Never got anything past Pidgey. Oh shit, do I still have a Rattata in the daycare? Or something in the daycare? Well, we're heading to Cerulean anyway, so, we'll check. Cerulean City. I'm on the road to Cerulean City. I meet my friends along the way. It's actually on the road to Viridian City. That's how that song goes, but I find what I said to be fun because I am in Cerulean City. I like how each of the cities, though, has a little color based on its typing. Sort of. Some of them it's not exactly one-to-one. Alright, we gotta deposit something so we can take the daycare thing out. I wonder what level it's gonna be. Like, there's no way it's gonna be, like, super high leveled. But it's probably gonna be a much higher level than I put it in there. Ah. Oh, Beach Bully! We put Beach Bully in there. It's 18 levels. 1900 for the turn of this Pokemon. We got Beach Bully back, everyone! Level 31. Hydrate. Oh, thank you, Marley. I will do that. I will hydrate. I want to try and level up Beach Bully at least one time to evolve it. I'm pretty sure it can evolve at this level. Cheers! Thank you, Marley. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Make double sure what level Pidgey evolves at. Pidgey. Pokemon. We should bring up something. Pidgey evolves at level 18. And then Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot at level 36. What level was it? Not 36, but 31. So still not enough to reach final evolution, but if we can get it one level up, we can at least get a Pidgeotto. Did it learn any moves? I don't think so. I don't think they learn moves while in daycare, right? Fan attack, quick attack, whirlwind, wing attack. Yeah. So. But hey, we got Beach Bully back. That's cool. If we're gonna level it up, we gotta take it someplace where we can switch train it real fast. The Indigo Plateau. Man, if we catch Mewtwo fast, then this will be a somewhat shorter stream than I anticipated. I thought it would take us longer to get through the Elite Four, to be perfectly honest. Also, I love that the Elite Four's, like, area's color is purple. It really gives off that purple is powerful vibe. Yeah, I think later games make this an actual cave, whereas this looks like it's a building. A building with a cave inside it. Beach Bully could beat this thing. Isn't high enough level for a switch in. Come on, where's those level 45 Onyxes? I mean, we could take it to Cerulean Cave, but I don't know what's gonna spawn in Cerulean Cave. Alright, come on, give me the strong stuff. Give me the strong stuff. If I still have to kill a little time, maybe I'll go see if I can catch a Dratini, just so I have one. So I can see what Dratini looks like in this gen. Because I saw Dragonair and Dragonite, but I didn't get to see a Dratini yet. I never caught one from the Safari Zone. Level 24. Beach Bully doesn't even just switch out to beat you. How much does it need to get a level up? 2,000 something. Fighting level 24s is not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut the cheese. Hey, a Graveler. There we go. Level 43, much better. Part of me wants to try and catch it, but I can't trade it to evolve it until I start the next game. Of course it self-destructs. So, fuck everything I was saying anyway. 411. Okay, if I can get a couple more Gravelers. Ooh, Venomoth. Venomoth can learn Psychic, which probably makes it the strongest bug type in the game. As much as I would love for that to be Scyther. Oof, that's gonna hit hard. It did not. $394. Not as good, but still still a decent amount. If we can keep getting stuff in the 40s, that shouldn't take too long. It's kind of stretching out here, because, I don't remember how long Cerulean Cave is. So, I just want to make sure we run a decent length stream, even if it does end up being short. I probably don't need to switch out, but I'm gonna anyway. There is a part of me that thinks that all Pokemon fans who are serious about playing the games should one day come back and play the Gen 1 games like this, just to say that they did. I don't even think they need to beat them. I just think they need to experience them. Just so you could appreciate how far the series has come. Hey, there's another Graveler. If I swap in Jazz Cabbage and it blows up, it'll probably kill Jazz Cabbage. But does that mean that Beach Bully will gain all the experience? Somebody's knocking on my door. Sounded like my sister. Oh, yep, Beach Bully gained all the experience. Okay, hold on. I need 1 second, though. Okay, I'm back. My sister was dropping off Roxy. Say hi, Roxy. My aunt stopped by and dropped her off so I could dog sit again. Hey, Roxy, Roxy. Those of you who don't know, Roxy is my aunt's dog that she sometimes asks me to dog sit for her. She's been here for several streams. Doggo, yes! So now she's gonna be here for the rest of this one. Ooh, Machoke. Hopefully this drops some good experience too. 45. You think romance is dead and gone? Oh, jukebox full of 45s, put a record on it and it all comes back to me. That song is called Old 45s. So, you understand why I started singing it, right? Because level is 45. Hi, Roxy. There we go. Beach Bully is now level 32. That should be enough to evolve it. And then we'll head to Cerulean Cave. Get that Mewtwo. And end this playthrough. We can start the next one on Friday. Pidgeotto! Alright. Back to Cerulean. Whee! Put Beach Bully away. Get Punk back out. Heal up. And head to Cerulean Cave. We'll need to get the Master Ball out. Nope, not withdraw. Deposit first. Deposit first. Beach Bully was one of the first Pokemon we caught, so it only feels fitting to let it have evolved at least once. In fact, Beach Bully might have been the very first thing we caught. Because, you know, you don't catch your starter, you're gifted your starter. Alright, Cerulean Cave is over that way. Oh, wait, Master Ball, I just said it. Don't walk against the... There you go, Roxy. She's already made herself comfortable. She's been here enough times. She knows how this works. Nope. Mav's PC. I want Mav's PC. Items. Withdraw. Master Ball. There we are. I want to go catch Dratini. I'll probably need that Super Rod, too. I think you can only catch Dratini in the water in the Safari Zone. I'll have to double check that, though. If I decide to do that. If I catch Mewtwo and then I'm like, okay, it's been enough time, I'll go ahead and raid out into someone. But after I start the next game in the series, I'll have my rule about having someone to trade with finally met. So I can actually start using traded Pokemon. That opens up more options the further down we go. Alright. Here we are, baby. We're gonna save here. Oh, 66 hours even. Everybody make a wish. A wild Kadabra. Level 49, so decently powerful, too. Oh shit, it's got Psychic. That's gonna hit pretty hard, even for a Kadabra. Okay, at least it wasn't a one-hit KO. Damn! Damn! This is where you want to train against before you fight the Elite Four again. Okay, so, since I might be fighting Psychic types, I'll lead with Lola for a bit. Alright, I don't remember if that's fast-moving water or not. Okay. An Electrode, huh? Bet I know what you're gonna do. Probably just gonna explode immediately. Oh no, Swift! Okay, we might get dig in after all. There's the explosion. Bastard! Okay, that was very annoying. Thank you. super hated that. And there's another Kadabra. You know, I've always thought that the Abra line was supposed to be based on like a Siamese cat. And it's probably not going to take much damage from this because Kadabra's got good specials. Oh, and it's got Recover? Oh, fuck you! Okay, dude. You want to give me a seizure here? Okay, that is nothing. Put Jazz Cabbage in the front and pop a Repel. Just so I can make my way through. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past and I'm homebound. Wow, Jazz Cabbage in the front and a Repel. It's Ditto! Have I caught a Ditto? Level 55, damn. Yeah, but you already got poison, so you're not immune to it now. Ditto! Yeah! I think I've already caught one, but if I haven't, I'll try and catch this one. I'll just start throwing Great Balls, because that poison's gonna start tearing into him. I wonder if when Ditto transforms, it gains the catch rate of the thing it's transformed into. Well, we got one more on it. If we don't catch it here... Hey, we got it! Okay, new Pokédex data, so we did not have a Ditto! Marley, would you like to give a nickname to this freshly caught Ditto? Yippee! We want to name it Yippee? Obviously that wasn't your answer, so I'm waiting to see if you come up with something. Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll name it Yippee. Yippee was transferred to Bill's PC. Alright, I didn't miss anything up there, did I? And there's a down here area. Okay, yep, there's some stuff here. And there's an item. Excellent. Oh, snap! Right on! Well, once I get one level up, I won't have to run into them anymore. With any luck, I'll gain it from beating this Rhydon. I didn't yet, but it's okay. PP up. Definitely useful, but I don't know what I'll use it on anymore. I've pretty much already beat the Elite Four. Can I test and see this water? If it moves fast, then... Max Elixir. I used one of those earlier. So... Oh, there was an item there. What do we got? A nugget! Oh, for the monies. All about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. A full restore. Very useful. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and use, not a full restore, but a max potion. Actually, maybe I should just use a hyper potion on Squidney. Should still be enough, right? I think it heals like 200. And none of my Pokemon have more than 200 health yet. Beating the game with most of my team is in the 40s is probably one of the lowest level runs I've ever done of a game. Usually I say that endgame is somewhere in the 50s. Alright, and I'll use that last hyper potion on Punk. There, that clears up another spot in the item bag. Now we have max potions and full restores that we can rely on. Alright, what do we got? Chansey! It's probably gonna run away. Can't believe you can catch it here. I went through all the trouble of catching it in the fucking Safari Zone. Or rather, using the Safari Zone as a base and then using the glitch on Cinnabar Island's coast to catch it. It was still a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, you're tiny now, but you're still poisoned. Oh no! So much damage! Because Clefairy has a lot of HP, stealing even just a tiny amount of it will get back a lot. Oh man, this combination of Leech Seed and Toxic is fucking awesome. There we go. Now Squidney and Jazz Cabbage can split that sweet, sweet experience. How much does Jazz Cabbage need to level up? Even if I hadn't split it, Jazz Cabbage wouldn't have leveled up. But, if we fight another Chansey, I'll let Jazz Cabbage take it out entirely. Could it be? Nope! It's a Wigglytuff! Oh my god, this is something you can usually only get by evolving it through a stone evolution. I certainly don't have one. Or at least I didn't have one. We're gonna catch Wigglytuff! Wow, woke up already? What a jerk move. Really? Again? Immediate wake up, huh? There we go. Stay asleep this time. You pink ball of bastards. Got it. Wigglytuff, Wigglytuff. The body is soft and rubbery tough. When angered, it will suck in air tough. That one didn't work as well. And inflate itself to enormous size tough. Alright, let's see. What do we want to name this Wigglytuff? She's Jenny from the block. Or Jenny with an I. So it's legally distinct. She's legally distinct Jenny from the block. Oof, I might have needed to get more repels, honestly. Of course, Electrode. You use Swift this time, but I guarantee you on its next turn, Explosion. Softens you up with Swift and then explodes you. Hey, got fully paralyzed. Cool, I lucked out. Wow, that was fast, even with a repel. Marowak! I don't even think I found a Cubone in this one. Alright, I'm gonna hit it with Razor Leaf. If it gets a one-hit KO, then it's a sign that it wasn't meant to be. If it stays alive by a shred of health, then I'll catch it. Ah, critical hit. Oh well. But hey, now we're 53, so we'll never run into another Marowak. So, clearly that is a sign that we were not meant to catch a Marowak. Oh, look, an Ultra Ball. I think we catch Cubone in that one ghost tower. Lavender Tower, specifically. I don't know if I'm going the right way, to be perfectly honest. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this one's level 55, so we wouldn't run into another 52 Marowak. Apparently, a level 55 Marowak is still on the table. Alright, same deal. If it survives, we'll catch it. If it doesn't, it was a sign. Another critical hit. Even 55, it's only dropping 900 experience. Okay, this bottom floor... Oh, look, it's another Chansey! Level 64? That's how many Nintendos there are! It hasn't used Minimize yet. And how much do I get back? The full bar! The full bar! Hell yeah, 2,000 experience. I think I was about to call this the bottom floor, but I don't know if it is in fact the bottom floor. But I was gonna say, like, this floor is having a lot of Raichu! Also, Nintendo 64. Alright, that's a critical hit. Alright, I'm taking a calculated risk. Alright, as long as we don't stay paralyzed. And we stayed paralyzed. Come on. Yes, in the red. Now we put it to sleep. We're gonna catch this Raichu. Raichu used to be my older brother's favorite Pokemon. I think his favorite is Gengar now, but it was Raichu for the longest time. Growl, Thunder Wave, and Thunder Shock. Those are the 3 moves I know it has. Ultra Ball! And we got the Raichu. Its long tail serves as a ground to protect itself from its own high voltage power. I'm gonna write you a love song. In fact, we're gonna name this Raichu love song. Okay, there's enough for a space, so we'll put a space in. I'm gonna write you a love song. If you had one. And I haven't heard that song in many years. I don't remember the words. But that Raichu is now named Love Song, and it always will be. And a lot of my team is paralyzed, so... Awesome Possum! I've got more Pokemon here than I expected to be fair. Like, I've almost got a full team of Pokemon that are higher level than my current team. Surprised it didn't explode. It's another Rhydon! I haven't caught a Rhydon yet. And I don't plan on catching this one. It's just too much easy experience for Jazz Cabbage. Man, I shouldn't have even bothered with the repels with how many encounters I'm having on this floor here. Floor 20! That's a 420 joke. 420 is not for 7 more days. 1 week from today. I might be planning a special joint stream for that day. We're still working out plans, though. I should message. Where's my phone at? Roxy, are you on my phone? I had it right next to me when I got up to answer the door. Hey, Jazz Cabbage got a level up. And self-destructed. Jerk! Big fat jerk. Max Potion. I still have a Max Repel active, right? I'm pretty sure I do. Another Ultra Ball! Nope. Okay, yeah. Since it just wore off, I'm gonna say I absolutely had a repel going. Not that it seems to help. Probably set my phone down somewhere when I got up. I will find it again in a minute. I don't want to bother Roxy, though. She's lying down on my lap. You guys like that too, by the way? Like, you ever have an animal on your lap and you're like, I could easily move this animal, but they are relaxing and I don't want to, and I would rather just inconvenience myself than even dare consider waking up the sleeping angel. Okay, that is probably Mewtwo. It feels wrong to move them. I agree. I always phrase it as, when an animal falls to sleep, it suddenly weighs 1,000,000 pounds. Like, I don't mind getting up if an animal's awake and, like, wouldn't be bothered by me moving them, but when they're laying down, just, it feels wrong, man. Okay. I mean, obviously, I'm just gonna throw a Master Ball at this guy, but maybe I'll try and actually catch him first. Mew! Wonder how many people thought this was gonna be Mew. Mewtwo has appeared. Level 70, baby! Level 70! Ugh. A critical hit on Swift did half my health. Oh, and now its defense is gonna go up. Oh, and it's got Recover? Swift, Recover, Barrier. Does it also have Psychic? Alright, Body Slam's not doing much good, although I have paralyzed it. That means I can't put it to sleep anymore, though. Long before I ever knew what the word non-binary was, Pokemon sort of introduced me to the idea of being beyond gender, because most of its legendary Pokemon are considered genderless. Thus, they are neither male nor female. They identify as neither. So, that means that Mewtwo is canonically non-binary, because it does not apply to either of the binary genders in Pokemon. Granted, that was a mechanical choice to prevent them from being able to be bred to make multiples of them. Why do you keep using Barrier? Stop recovering, you smarmy bastard! If you're gonna recover, so am I. Alright. Guess we're doing this. No. Swift never misses, so obviously lowering its accuracy isn't going to help. Oh, and there's the Psychic. There's the Psychic, everyone! It does in fact have Psychic. I bet they gave it Swift. Yeah, I was gonna say. It's not gonna do much because it's got a lot of defense. I bet they gave it Swift just so you couldn't, like, sand attack it to oblivion, like I was trying to do, and then realize how stupid that was. And there's the recover. Is it just gonna do that every time it gets to yellow health? Hey, I got a critical hit and actually decent damage, but now this... oh gosh, I'm surprised I survived, actually. I expected a KO out of that. But this is the KO. The knockout. Obviously, when I get tired of getting my ass kicked, I'll just throw the Ultra Ball. There we go. Now Swift won't do as much damage. Of course, watch it land a Psychic. I got 2 sand attacks on it, so... Alright, let's start throwing Great Balls. See if we can actually catch it. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. What? Am I cheating? Did I somehow activate some kind of cheat code to make Pokemon easier to catch? That was the first ball! It was a great ball! It wasn't even the Master Ball! What is going on? It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. Like, I have no idea how I'm having such good catch luck. I mean, I would have appreciated if it happened with that one Chansey, but, fuck, man. The final boss. Alright. And thankfully, because we have Dig, we can just get the fuck out of here. Whee! We did it! Alright. Hey, and that puts us at basically exactly 3 hours. I know I started almost half an hour late today, but it's still been a 3-hour stream. Oh, obviously, since I just said that next week is 420 and I'm planning on doing a joint stream with someone, that means that Monday we won't be playing Pokemon. Unless that's what we decide to do. Okay, hold on. We want to get... We'll put Lola up and bring out our final boss. And we'll just use him in one battle real quick. For the funds. We're putting up Lola because we're replacing a Psychic type with a Psychic type. Damn it. Not withdraw, deposit. I'm so used to just like clicking move and then being able to do both at once. Where is he? There he is. Withdraw. He's now my highest level Pokemon. Pretty decent move pool. Use a full restore on him. Get him healed up and get that paralysis off of him. there's a small part of me that is tempted to, like, input some kind of code so I can encounter Mew and have the final battle be Mewtwo versus Mew. But A, I don't know how to do that. And B, that would probably take too much time for me to look up. So we're just gonna battle the first thing we find in the grass here. Will be our very last battle for this playthrough. Oh, Repel's effect wore off. Well, good. And it's a Pidgey! Fitting that our final boss is going up against probably what was the first thing we ever caught. Critical hit. Alright, cool. Cool beans, everyone. So we're gonna save it there. And that concludes Game 1 of Project Pokémon. So, let's go to goodbye screen and find someone to raid out, shall we? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm already done with the first game, although I should have been done last month, to be perfectly honest with you. But, you know, last month was a bit of a struggle month for me. Alright, let's see who's all on that we can raid into. Thank you so much for stopping by, everyone. Lady Anza, again, thank you for the follow and for the raid. And, Raven, thank you for gifting a sub to Lady Anza. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for the 30 stream streak. I almost forgot about that one. Alright, we need to find someone good to raid into for our final stream of Pokemon Red. We got raided by someone who was playing Pokopia, so maybe we'll find someone playing Pokopia. Or at least something Pokemon related. Let's see. What are my options? Who are my raid targets for today? Dreki is live. I haven't raided Dreki in a while. Playing Horizon Forbidden something or other. I think it's Forbidden Dawn. I don't remember. I haven't played the game yet. Oh, Olivia Carr. Someone I followed recently is doing some art. Looks like Transformers related art. We'll keep that in mind as an option if we don't find anyone doing anything fun Pokemon. Cameron with an X, but I think I rated Cameron the last time I played Pokemon. So that was last week. None of my people that I would normally raid are doing anything Pokemon related. All right, let me just check and see who it's recommending that I raid. Sometimes they give you, like, new people to raid based on the fact that they're doing something similar to you. Ah, someone doing a Pokemon full series playthrough. That's kind of what I'm doing. It says family friendly. My vibes are not exactly family friendly, so I don't know if I'm the right person to be rating this person. But I wish them luck on their playthrough. kind of doing the same thing, all things considered. They're playing Pokemon Red. It looks like they're using a Pikachu, so they probably just got started not that long ago. Alright, I think we'll raid into Olivia then. It's not Pokemon, but it's okay. It was a fun thought. If this person didn't specify family friendly, I'd probably raid into them, but I don't want to, like, harsh their vibe. I'm definitely not a family friendly streamer. I mean, I can be appropriate and family friendly in their chat, but if, like, say, sometimes when you shout a person out, a person will have like a thing that plays like a clip from the channel. If they play any of my clips, there's a better than decent chance it's not a family friendly clip. So I don't want to inconvenience that person by bringing my definitely not family friendly vibes into their family friendly stream. But I wish them luck. Okay. Working on Transformer art. That looks like Starscream. Olivia Carr Concepts. That's what it was. And their PNG is like a car dragon, like a Transformer dragon. So, Dragon is raiding Dragon. All right, there it is, Olivia Carr Concepts. I think this will be the first time I've ever rated Olivia. We're just going to use our standard raid here. If you don't have access to the emotes, use whatever emotes you like. Let me start the raid. I'll sing the goodbye song, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for more Visions of Mana. Hey, it's been really fun. We hope you liked it too. Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. For now, it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay, 'cause we'll see you really soon, I know. Really soon, I know. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And tomorrow, just like today, the moon, the bear, and the big blue house will be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now. Thank you so much for sticking with me while I play through Pokemon Red. I can't wait for the next one.